This is a Mickey Mouse beat.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Danny D-Dog Dawson of Channel 32 and I welcome you to Channel 32's presentation of a high school basketball preview for the 2014-2015 season. Let's talk a little St. Joseph and Marshall. We'll sit down with both of their top prospects. William Gates, the forward of St. Joseph, standing at 6'10", 275 pounds, fantastic in the post. He can shoot a three ball for a guy standing at 6'10". We'll sit down with him. We'll also sit down with Arthur Aggie. Complete stud, only standing at the 5'11", but dribbles the ball fantastically, shoots the ball fantastically. He does it all. He's a stud. We'll sit down with him as well. After a word from our sponsor, stay tuned for our high school basketball preview.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know Pinocchio was a bad motivational speaker?
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential. You have potential. You have... Oh, boy.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's a beautiful day today. 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 It's a beautiful day today.
Arthur Agee, Marshall. Danny D-Dog Dawson here with the #1 point guard in the state of Illinois, Arthur Agee of Marshall. Arthur, I appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Danny. I'm glad to be here.
Good to hear, good to hear. Let's talk a little bit about you. Going into your senior season here at Marshall, what are your expectations for yourself and your team?
Well, I hope we really go deep in the playoffs or really even make it to state, but I guess you never know. It's a hard world out there in the basketball world.
You got a guy by the name of Trad Kroger playing for you in the post. You've played with him the past 3 years on the varsity level. Just talk about his game.
Bring him out, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. It's hard to yell.
Well, he's a big guy, and he can really finish around the rim. He gets those tough rebounds, and when we need him most, puts it in the basket.
That's what I like to hear, man. You know, Marshall's been a solid program for a long time now. You come in as a sophomore at the varsity level. You know, do you kind of just feel like you're adding on to greatness here at Marshall?
I guess there's plenty of great players that have come out of Marshall, and we don't do the recruiting system that other schools do, but I feel that I can really make it to the next level through Marshall.
Excellent. Now, you grew up with a guy by the name of William Gates. He's playing over at St. Joseph. Just talk about your relationship with William.
Well, I met William when I was a youngin' at the basketball court when his older brother Curtis and my daddy Bo were playing some ball. And I mean, we used to talk all the time. Then this one guy stopped by my house and he said that I had the chance to go to St. Joseph. I was like, ooh, that sounds pretty good. So I went and I figured out that Bo had the same offer. So we both went to St. Joseph. I'd meet up with him at the bus stop or the train station, and we'd go walk or ride our trains all the way to St. Joseph's every day. We became really good friends because of our relationship beforehand, but it just kept getting stronger inside.
Right, and after your freshman season at St. Joseph, you came over to Marshall. Was there a reason behind that?
Well, I don't mean to say anything, but may or may not have been kicked out of school for not being able to make my tuition payments.
You told me during your freshman year how focused you are on getting to the NBA. Now that you're going into your senior season, varsity level, one of the best players in the state, you think you can actually achieve that goal?
Well, maybe. I still think I can. Just because if we have a really good season, people will start coming to look at me instead of William.
Is there a little rivalry between you and William?
Nah, we're good friends. We joke about this. But, I mean, we just try to get as much scouts as we can to the games.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Aggie. Good luck this season.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
William Gates, St. Joseph's. Danny D-Dog Dawson of Channel 32 here, new player, new day. We're here with the one and only William Gates of St. Joseph's. William, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
William, you're coached under Coach Pingatore here at St. Joseph's. Talk about what he's preached to you going into your 4th year.
He just really preaches defense. You know, defense is going to win you championships. If we can hold them to under 50 points, we're going to put up 75. We're going to win the game.
You've always talked about how you've looked up to Isaiah Thomas, now retired NBA Hall of Famer. Talk about your relationship with him. I know you've met him once. Just talk about how you've always looked up to him.
Yeah, I met him once. He's a big-time player. I really looked up to him ever since I was a child. You know, he went to the same school as I did, so just a guy that you want to look up to if you want to get to the pros.
When you met him, what did he say to you?
He wanted to play, when I initially met him, he played me in a one-on-one game. And of course he beat me, stuffed me, so just a player that can't be beat.
Is that something you go around your friends and be like, hey, I got stuffed by Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah, it's something to be proud about. You know, you usually won't get proud of getting stuffed by Isaiah Thomas, but it's Isaiah Thomas.
Right, exactly, I understand. You've always kind of been close with Arthur Aggie, now at Marshall. You played your freshman year. Well, he was on the freshman level. You were at the varsity level already. But talk about your relationship with Arthur.
Well, we were already pretty close playing street ball, and then when we went to the same school, we started riding to school together every day. We really got to know each other through going to the same school and playing basketball.
I hear transportation, because you're living pretty far away from St. Joseph's. It's been pretty tough for you, huh?
Yeah, it's a long process. You got to wake up early to get on the buses and the subways to get to school, but it's all worth it.
Let's talk post-high school. You got any offers your way yet?
I'm not going to say anything about that at the moment.
You're rocking a Green Bay jersey.
Yeah, they're always a potential target. They got some great players coming out of their organization. Just really a place that everyone loves.
Horizon League, you like?
Yep, Horizon's got some good competition, tough teams. And then there's this Alex Strouf kid that comes and watches the games for GB.
William Gates, St. Joseph's.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Next, I can't do that.
All right, here we have the Jordan Flop Edition. As you can see, they're the blue, ice blue, and they're in great quality after a couple months. As you can see, the only thing wrong here is that the shoe is falling apart, but that's it. Hold on, I'm gonna put down the camera, but these come apart, which is very handy for people with bigger feet that want to try to get their feet in. And you can also, if they get dirty, the Velcro just gets dirty easily. That's nothing to worry about. This is usually black, but after a while it starts coming off of the black and it gets clear. I'd recommend this shoe to anybody, and you can find them pretty much anywhere. But if you want my pair of, you have to text me. My number is 863-8418, and also my eBay username is the Hot Fires, so you can look up that. And I'm selling them for about $16.99, and that's about it.